Okay, actuators. Actuators is just a single part of the machine. As you see here, this here is the actuator. It's just a single part of the machine. Now, actuators can be an electrical actuator, or an air actuator, or hydraulic actuator. All right. Hydraulic system. We understand that a system is a group of parts. As you see here, these are multiple parts that are put together to complete one task. A hydraulic system is a group of parts in the hydraulic system that are working together to perform an action or motion. It's just referring to the hydraulic system. So this is another example of a hydraulic system, a hydraulic disc brake system. You will find this on automobiles, cars, vehicles. It's a mechanical function that operates through multiple parts. As you can see, there's multiple parts here. All right, the brake tube, the brake fluid pressure, the vacuum brake booster, the foot pedal, all right, the cylinder that compresses the brake, and the tire. So it operates through multiple parts, pressurizing liquids to create motion for other parts. We understand that liquid cannot be compressed. This is the reason why this here is a very strong system that's used to create motion. This here are just three different types of actuators. You might hear the word pneumatic. Pneumatic actuators just referring to is either using some kind of gas or air to retract or extend the piston. Here you have the electric actuator. Now the electric actuator uses a motor. That motor uses the electricity from the vehicle or from the building to actually drive these gears to extract the piston. All right. So it's a big difference between that, the electric actuator, the air actuator, and the hydraulic actuator. Now the air actuator and the hydraulic actuator are similar. The only difference is that this one here, the hydraulic actuator, uses hydraulic fluid. Because fluid can't be compressed, it uses this to move the piston. It tries to press onto the fluid, and that is what moves the piston back and forth. This here is just some advantages of hydraulic actuators. All right. We already understand that a hydraulic actuator can hold force and torque consistent with the pump, supplying more fluid or pressure due to the incompressibility of fluids. Fluids cannot be compressed. Some disadvantages of hydraulic actuators, they might leak. If they leak, guess what? You're not going to have that strong push and pull. All right, the same thing with an air actuator. It could leak air, and your actuators would not be as powerful as they originally are intended to be. Economics. Economics is just the study of the production and distribution and consumption of goods and services in a nation. That's how a nation makes money, how money is made. The understanding of how a business spends its money. It's the way people, business, and nations spend money to make money. So this here happens every day. Everything in our society and societies across the world revolves around how businesses spend and make money. Limitations is something that holds you back from completing a task. Lack of ability or extension. Like human beings, we have limitations. We can't do as much strenuous work as these robots can do. This robot can lift this box 10,000 times in a day. All right? The human will eventually get tired or may start to have some kind of physical issues. A factory. A factory is a building that is used to house all of the machinery, products, and workers used in the production process. So for instance, Tesla here, if you go inside of Tesla, you will see a lot of automated machines. You will see a lot of people that are working on those automated machines, and you will see the actual product being made. All right, the same thing when it comes to Pepsi and Samsung devices. These factory buildings are extremely large. They're acres upon acres of territory. Manufacturing is what occurs inside of the factory building. So manufacturing is the creation of new products, either from raw materials. Raw material is just your basic form of material, like wood would be a raw material. So either from raw materials or components by hand or by machine that upon completion the business sells to a customer. Manufacturing occurs in a factory. Components, some manufacturers might be putting desktops together or laptops. So you might have a hard drive, you might have a disk drive, you might have the computer screen, and it will go into stations where these parts will be assembled onto that desktop or laptop. All right, so that's what it means by components.